Well, a group opposed to legislation intending to make homosexuality legal in Ghana says the state has no business meddling in the sexual preference of consenting adults. The coalition, made up of private legal practitioner Akoto Ampao, an academic, Professor Techua Menu, Professor Kwame Karekare, Professor Kofi Jimabuedi, Professor Audrey Gajepo, H. Kwesi Prempe, Professor Raymond Atuguba, among others, argues that the private members' bill, sponsored by Ningo Prampram MP Sam George and others, criminalizes dissenting view and expressions contrary to the words freedom and justice. But presiding bishop of the Methodist Church of Ghana, Most Reverend Paul Kwabena-Boafo, and his colleague head of the Apostolic Church, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, tells my colleague Elton Brobe that the MPs have a duty to God's will.
Though we might have the rights, we might have everything at our disposal, it doesn't mean that you can just be moving around and doing what you like. Our constitution is very clear on public morality. What is it that we want to do? And if you look at the other side, which is the LGBTQ, even the use of the word queer. Why would we want to even use that word? Because from very beginning we have known queer to be something queer. And so we need not entertain and encourage. Yes. And again, we should also take note that as a church, we are not against the people, but against the act. Against the act in the sense that if we should entertain it, if we should encourage it, it is hitting at the very foundation of our structure as humanity and as society and as Ghanaians. And that is what we think that the bill is looking at, and we must address it so that we can consolidate society and let society stand as God wants.
This bill is bringing the issue to the table so that we sit and talk and decide on what is best for the nation. Even in this bill, there are aspects of the bill that's protecting the rights of such people. It talks about people not taking the law into their own hands to go and do things against such people. For the first time, a bill is before us which protects the rights of even such individuals. Yes, and you asked the question whether if Parliament passes the law and Parliament does not agree on what the bill is saying, the parliamentarians are representing the rest of the nation. You have over 90% of this nation being religious, and they are all saying no. So I don't see why. It is a matter of a process. Yes, we believe that it will come out in a way that this nation will win.